Oh yeah, if you're someone like me who watches a lot of TV and YouTube videos, then I am sure you might have come across the phrase
a win-win partnership or a debt trap.
Debt trap.
Are African countries getting into a debt trap with China?
It was all you could hear from the European and American mainstream media a couple of days back. But for those of you who might not have heard of it, please let me explain. It all started at the just ended African-China summit in Beijing, where President Xi pledged $60 billion in infrastructure loan to the African continents. Yeah, I know what you are thinking. So much money for everyone, right? It's time to activate the shopping mode and get some good stuffs for ourselves. Let's face it, it's not like we don't deserve it or haven't worked hard for it, right? It's time we drive one of the most expensive cars. This car is good. I wanna drive and never get out of it. Oh yeah, back to the subject. After this $60 billion loan was pledged by Xi, the Europeans and Americans went nuts over it. They started spinning the story the best way they could. I, for one, being an African and a Cameroonian, I was touched, not for their pretentious love, care and concern for the African continent and its people, but rather for the way they were losing their shit over the whole concept of China being a major player in Africa. They were acting like your jealous ex who does nothing but finds fault with your current boyfriend and complained about it to everyone. What a jerk he is. He is now just realizing that your current boyfriend might be a far more better partner than he ever was. The notion of this is just killing him inside. But we the Africans should not lose sight of the fact that the Chinese are not in Africa for the continent's people, lovely animals, or even its amazing nature. They are not like a teenage boy who has just fallen in love for the first time and is willing to do whatever it takes to make the love of his life happy. No, no, no. We shouldn't be that naive. Rather, China is like a full grown-up man who is willing to compromise now in order to win the heart and soul of this beautiful poor young girl. He is willing to shower her with lots of good things just to make her see that he is the perfect guy for her to settle down with and breed some lovely kids. And who say he cannot brag to his friends about him being the only one with the resources to cater for this poor young girl? Well, of course, I'm speaking metaphorically. But in all seriousness, I think China is a very clever guy who knows exactly what he is doing. So people should be concerned about the motives and modus operandi of China. Particularly the African, we must be concerned about how these loans are gotten, what are their terms and conditions, and how they are being used. For it is our future that is on the line. We must all be very, very careful. Well, as for our leaders making good and life-saving decisions on our behalf, let's just say it's the story. So what do you think about the Chinese infrastructural loan to Africa? Please leave your comments in the comment section and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.